Normally I don't do videos like this, but this is a special case because I want to ramble about my life. Instead of actually commentating on the game, I'm going to commentate on my science class for 7th grade because that's very memorable, very exciting. So without further ado, I suppose we could just get straight into it. So, first of all, I'm playing Piccolos. So,
guys, you haven't lost yet.
We're not even playing a game. Alright, but we haven't even started playing the game. I don't know what that guy's rambling about, but I'd like to actually talk about the game we're about to play. Not the game, like 7th grade science class. So, basically, I was pretty nerdy at science, you know, smart kid, pretty smart, I'm Asian, you know. But there's this other smart kid in my class, you know, let's call him Gerald. Yeah, you see, Gerald is Chinese as well, but he couldn't speak English, and I'm gonna have to turn off voice chat. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it. So, Gerald. It was great, he was Chinese. Except, he can speak English. He was like those... How do we define him? He was like those ICAS students, except he wasn't very good at ICAS. In fact, I'd like to say the opposite. He was terrible at ICAS. In fact, he was so bad at ICAS that he didn't speak one bit of English. Sure, he understood English, but he couldn't speak it. Now, that might sound strange. So, you're saying you're saying that he could...
Let's go, guys, you got this!
But not... How does that make sense? But that, you see, that it does, because one can understand English but not say it, because pronunciation is much harder. Just try learning a second language, but much harder. I, as a Chinese person, I'm not an ICAS student. I can talk, I can understand, I can read. You can probably tell I can talk, but I can write back. But Gerald here, yeah, he can't talk. But, you know, I did try to communicate to Gerald before. You know, use Chinese, speak Chinese, speak Mandarin. Now, there's a slight problem with speaking Mandarin, and it's that the man struggles with extreme anxiety. I'm not joking about the extreme anxiety thing. How did he snipe me through a wall? The extreme anxiety thing, I am not joking. The man has extreme anxiety. I'm not sure if it's anxiety or just nerves, because whenever I speak to him, he just shakes his head or nods his head. One of those things. I've only heard him speak like 7 times, right? And that's like 2 years of intermediate. I only heard him speak like 6 times. Right? This week, and the only times he spoke was to ask a question, like, hey, Teeny, I'm gonna get literally ready to scout. Hey, Teeny, why are we doing this? When are we doing this? Why? He was like, he's the guy that asked a bunch of questions. I don't blame him though, he couldn't understand the language. So you gotta do what you gotta do to get those stuffs. But he was exceptionally annoying. You see, oh, come on. Why there's some...
Guys, you're so good, keep going.
He was exceptionally annoying sometimes because I had to answer quite a few questions. By that, 6. Dude, I moved in the back burner. How? Okay, that's fine. I got a few kills. Got quite a few kills. But, where was I? Right, so Gerald. Gerald was in my 7th grade science class. We had fun there. Our teacher was still Mr. Yellow. He was called Mr. Other Color, but I can't say his name. So Mr. Yellow. He was a great teacher. He was like your average science teacher. Only wore science coats. Drew on everything and also spoke in a strange accent. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And spoke in a strange accent. Alright, your average science teacher. So Mr. Yellow's first lesson, I've never had a science lesson, first lesson, Mr. Yellow made us do a test, you know, what students love to do, tests. You can imagine, oh, you've got to be kidding me. You can imagine I was, how do I define the word, I was a bit bummed out, because when I heard science lessons, I thought co-activities, not test on first day. That's not what comes to mind. You know what, back burner. Alright, that failed already. That was quick. Well, what were we doing? I don't remember what else. Alright, so Mr. Yellow's first assignment science. The questions were really easy. Right? It was like, what happens? What has more water? What bowl has more water? Number 1, the bowl with 5 stones in it, or the bowl with 2 stones in it. And they didn't have the bowls, of course, because that'd be a pretty dead giveaway. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Any random bozo would probably be able to guess that. It's not even a science question. My sister would be able to understand this. It's that simple. It's not that hard to get a grasp on.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
But of course, somehow everyone like got average on that test. I myself, being the proud Asian, I got above average. Sweet. But then the class dragged me down. Very unfortunate. The class dragged me down. This is what else? What's happened? Yeah. So the second lesson was slightly more exciting. It was look under microscopes. Now I'm gonna be honest. These microscope lookings weren't actually all that interesting. It was kind of just looking at random parts. Like we got a piece of wood. Close-up wood picks. Let's go, guys. This is exciting. I love close-up wood picks. Right. Second, it was not very exciting. But then the third lesson, it was good. You see, Mr. Yellow got a huge bowl of water. Right. That was fun. Huge bowl of water. Everyone loves huge bowls of water. But not only this, the huge bowl of water was also, get ready. This is gonna stun you. Oh, the bombs. This is gonna stun you. The huge bowls of water were filled with like weird bugs. Can you hear that in the background? And it was no mercy. Bugs everywhere. Everyone dead. Okay, I might be over exaggerating. No one got hurt. So basically, what we were supposed to do was we were supposed to catch the bugs, put it under the microscope, and draw a sketch. I'm not that bad at drawing, and I'm not that bad at doing the whole entire look under the microscope thing, because honestly you just gotta do 2 switches, that's all you gotta do. Blue team's already obliterating us. What is half our team doing? What is this engineer doing? What is this heavy doing? What is he gonna do? What is going on? Oh my god. This is disappointing. Who are they shooting? Are they shooting one person, bro? You guys gotta get better. And absolutely comboed. Anyways. So, you see, the only hard part about that is actually catching the bugs. Because the bugs are like very, very small. Millimeter. Inch. But he gave us nets. And you can imagine, they're nets. Not like actual bug catching things. That might not sound that bad. It is that bad. This lobby is terrible. My team is terrible. We're gonna get auto balanced. I'm playing with a friend. I didn't even know that. That. So we're getting. So the hard part, you see, drawing isn't that hard because you gotta draw like, I don't know, 2 shapes. It's a bug. It's a bug, guys. It's not that hard to draw. It's a bug. But do you know what is hard? Trying to catch the bugs in with nets with gaping holes. Oh my goodness, this team. We're gonna get wrecked next round. I picked a quick game mode so I can talk. This is too quick. This is way too quick. Okay, that's not important. What is important is me rambling, alright? So, yeah, sure, but eventually I caught around 1 bug. That was fun, 1 bug caught. Now, the bug was, like, I don't know, consisted with 2 parts and then maybe like 7 lines. We did, like, use this site to find out what bug it was, but honestly, what was that gonna do? Was that gonna... Were we gonna become, like, buggyologists? What? Quick answer. Yeah, no, that's not happening. We aren't becoming buggyologists. Technoful, drawing those bugs
Mission begins
insanely
in 30
easy.
seconds.
Maybe he could have just made us not draw the bugs. I get it, like it helps you like observe more. But I'm in 7th grade now. I don't need help like observing stuff. But you know, it's all up to you, all your choices.
Mission begins in
Now,
10 seconds.
but that class was pretty boring. You know, because my friend,
4,
pretty boring.
3,
The second,
1.
now the class after that, I lost count of all the classes we were doing. It was fun. It was mid. Because guess what? We were creating aerodynamically accurate cars. Yay! That might sound fun, you may be thinking. Dude, all those crits, thank you. That might be fun, you may be thinking. You're wrong. It wasn't even that fun. To be honest. Because guess what? The whole lesson consisted of in this one action. Look at car video. Get piece of clay, mold into car. Now I don't know if you know me. It's most likely you don't. But I'm not all that good. I'm not all that good at the whole entire. Let's do. I'm not really good at clay sculpting. I don't have a degree in sculpting. But do you know who does? Nobody in our class has a degree in sculpting. So we all did terrible. But do you know what we did have a degree in? Imagination. Yeah, that's right. We were very imaginative. Now I'm saying this so I can compliment my class, so I don't shed too much blood. Alright, because it's a very interesting way of saying imaginary class. They were very good at imagining things, you see. Very creative class I had. You see, they created pancakes because in the video it said, like, flatter objects are faster. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. If you ever see a car that is shaped like a pancake, what is your response? Number 1, do you drive away? Number 2, do you crash into it? Or number 3, you can't get into a situation like that because a car that looks like a pancake cannot exist. Well, if I were you, I'd pick number 3 because a car that looks like a pancake cannot exist. Because first of all, pancakes, where are you supposed to sit on it? Are you supposed to sit on the outside of the car? That's a terrible idea. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but cars, they need motors, and if it's a pancake car, then where are you gonna put the motors? Are you gonna put it inside the pancake? Pancakes are flat. Where are you gonna put that motor? Are you gonna install flat motors, guys? Flat motors, yo. And also, second of all, where are you gonna put the wheels? It's pancake shaped. Now, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. You might think, hey, this is kids. They're on 7th grade. Well, if you're 7th grade, you should know by now how goddamn cars work. Because guess what? I definitely knew how cars worked, so they should have.
Guys, I'm speaking to you.
Yep. What do you want? Okay, I'm gonna intervene.
My name
I'm gonna
is-
talk to the game. Oh, never mind. I don't want to talk to him anymore. Anyways, suppose I don't. I don't have a degree in sculpting. That was a terrible activity. I give it a 0 out of 10. Do I have a right rating his classes? Nope, definitely not. But am I still gonna do it anyway? Oh yeah, 100%. It's fine. There's a scout above us. Listen, he doesn't suspect. Oh. No, don't shoot me. Oh, I want to kill that one guy. Mess up his day. Yo, I was doing. We're doing terrible. Dude, it's not that hard. How many heavies do they have? I don't know. I can't see. I forgot what I was talking about again. That actually 0 out of 10. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna mercy 3 out of 10. It gave our class imagination. Now the final activity. I don't even remember the final activity. Oh wait, no, I do. Final activity. It was the funnest because it was intended to be fun. It was intended to be fun. That's the only time the man can come up with something fun. So basically, we were doing like the childhood experiments, stuff like moving milk. You know, like
Defend the car!
milk and then what was it? Milk and then Skittles or something. That's moving milk. Yep. I don't know, we found that fun apparently. Number 2, we made like, I forgot the name again. You know, like those objects that turn hot as soon as you hit them, and then soft as soon as you like don't touch them. And I know what you're thinking. It's not that object. Yeah, it's not that object. Yeah, it's not that object. It is definitely not that object. How is that pyro still alive? We've done 16. Alright. It's not the object, it's like aerogel? No, aerogel is the object that's made of 99% air. Yeah, it's not aerogel. Oh yeah, it was oobleck. Yeah, oobleck. That was fun. And then we put the oobleck in balloons. And then balloons. You know, balloons are always fun. Balloons. And then we kind of just made it like a stress ball. A dollar store stress ball, you know. The things you do. The things you do in intermediate. How do I keep on getting dominated? Bruh, he was using a shotgun and didn't do even. Bruh. You know what? I'm gonna win one round until ending this. There's no. I talked about my science class. Now I gotta win one round. I am not letting them win one more round. Because I'm gonna get enraged. I win like 70% of the rounds I play. And now I'm suddenly getting wrecked. And I'm gonna blame this on my team. Abby, you should. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Abby, I believe in you. Oh, that's alright, soldier, I believe in you. Soldier, no, soldier, don't leave, soldier. Don't leave. Pyro's attack. Pyro's a hand knife. Oh, okay. What was he using? He was using the Force Nation. Ow. Dude, we're getting obliterated this round. I don't even know what's going on. We're getting obliterated. At least the cart's not moving that much. And just as I say that, one big guy gets to the cart. You know what? We're gonna get some bonuses. Some bonus talk. And also I'm following Habnight now because I know him. We're doing bonus talk because about science. So if you don't know, I'm a science nerd, alright? I know, well actually I only know about like immune biology and like astronomy. You know what I mean. You know what. That's a heavy. I was not gonna do it. Okay. Right? I know what a macrophage is. It's like a cell that basically consumes pathogens, and we're getting wrecked again. That consumes pathogens. So basically, it's like it's big. It's a very big cell. It's a bigger cell. It's obese. This cell basically is one of the main cells of the immune system. Very important cell. Right? We would instantly get obliterated by any virus if it didn't exist. And that's true. That's true. I mean, macrophages are like black rhinoceroses. If regular cells were the size of humans. So that's a pretty big cell. And they're eaters. So that actually just means they're thoroughly obese. Yeah, that's right, obese cell. I bet you wouldn't have you've heard that word in your life.
Defend!
So yeah. So now you have
Defend!
We suck at this game. We suck.
GG!
Yeah, well. I've tuned in, now I gotta tune out. Hey, was that catchy?